Gary, can you sort of see the confidence creeping back into the lads after the last 3 games?
Yeah, I think so. I think that that was the buzzword, wasn't it, leading up to these games, where the lads had lacked a little bit of confidence in their games. But it won't, if you're going to have confidence, you've got to have that confidence in yourself and in your teammates. And I felt the last couple of games they've been passing to each other, they've been moving. There's been more of a team energy, team shape. And I think it's helped them all get to a level where both games we beat the opposition at their own game as far as possession was concerned. Everton, that's their game, and Luton, of course, that's their game. So I was pleased with that. But we also had an end product to both of those games, and it'd be nice to score a few more and not make them so close. But and obviously win one rather than draw one. But I've seen an improvement in our confidence in our game.
And how big now is the challenge to take that on the road and do it again at Accrington?
Yeah, it's a big challenge, because Accrington are they're sort of like a streetwise team that play football, and they'll always compete, always. And so we've got to go there, compete like Billy O, and make sure that you try and keep the ball and carry on our newly found confidence away from home at Accrington. Not an easy one, but one that will be a good, very, very well-earned win if we do.
And some people say it's mentally a difficult place to go, but I mean, presumably from the level you're at last year and the grounds you visited last year, it's sort of not that unfamiliar a sort of challenge for you.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's not luxurious, is it?
No, it's certainly not luxurious, and they'd be the first to admit that themselves. But listen, it's not something that you don't know about. We've been there. I've been there many times. A lot of the players have been there many times, and you just get there as late as possible and leave as early as possible. It's basically the tactic.
A couple of players went off midweek against Everton. How are Jordan Cranston and Jack Munns?
Well, we're going to give them extra days. Obviously, we had the game Tuesday anyway, and the physios are looking at both of them. They've both got a chance, but we're going to wait till probably tomorrow morning just to make sure to do all our set plays and things with the team, just to make sure that they're okay.
And obviously waiting in the wings as well, Kyle Storer. How much better can he be for a couple of days training, or is he still sort of at that 20 minutes maximum type stage?
Well, you're only guessing at the moment. You know he's not got 90 minutes, but it's what's in between 0 and 90. I think with him, he'll know, and he's professional enough to know where he is. And I'll have a little chat with him. He'll train today with us and tomorrow. And we'll see how close he looks. For me, he'd have a good half in him, that's for sure. But we've just got to wait and make sure that we don't set him back at all.
Everyone else okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just spoke to, we call him the Grim Reaper, Gavin Crowe, because he's always giving us bad news. But he's an excellent physio, that's for sure. But we had a good little bit of news on Dan Ullman that the specialists have said we can get going with him now. Start pushing him and getting him 100% sort of working, which is good. By Christ, he's going to work because we need him. We want him back in the squad very quickly. So that was a good bit of news. Rowy's out probably for another week or so. He's had to have a bit of an injection into that ankle. So that's where we are at the moment.
Is there a time frame yet on when Dan might be able to return?
No, we've had time frames. We've had 6 different time frames since he was injured. So we'll just wait and see now when he's ready, and I'll tell you a couple of days before when I think he's ready for the next game.